So what if you could have a world-class AI coding assistant right inside your terminal, and it was completely free? Well, that's not a what if anymore. Google just dropped Gemini CLI, and it's a powerful open-source tool that is already making some serious waves. And let's just get right to the headline here. This is not some limited trial. It's not a watered-down version. We're talking about the full power of one of Google's best AI models, and it costs you nothing. That is a really big deal.
So what exactly is this thing? Well, under the hood, it's a command line interface. Think of it like a direct pipeline to Google's super powerful Gemini 1.5 Pro model, running right where you do your work, in the terminal. Now, this puts it squarely in competition with tools like Claude Code. But as you're about to see, Google is playing a totally different game here.
But, is it just another AI tool? Not even close. Let's actually break down what makes this thing a potential game changer for how we all get work done. Okay, this number, this is the first thing that really stands out. 1 million. That's the token context window you get for free. Now, to put that into perspective, that means the AI can read and understand huge code bases. It can hold these incredibly complex, long-running conversations about your project without losing track, and all you need is your personal Google account. It's wild. And Google is not being stingy with the access either. With the free tier, you get up to 60 requests a minute and 1,000 requests a day. Honestly, for most of us, whether you're working on a personal project or even your day-to-day professional stuff, that's more than enough. This thing is built to be used, not just tested.
Of course, if you're an enterprise-level user and you need way higher limits, you've got options. You can grab an API key from Google AI Studio and do a pay-as-you-go thing, or get a full enterprise license for the really heavy workloads. But let's be real. For the vast majority of people watching, that free tier is the main event.
But it's not just about having a big memory. It's about being smart. Gemini CLI connects its prompts to Google Search. This is a huge advantage. It means the AI isn't stuck with old, outdated information. It can pull in the absolute latest documentation, the newest library updates, all in real time. Plus, it's super flexible. You can give it project-specific instructions using a special Gemini.md file, which is a really nice touch.
And that brings us to maybe the biggest difference of all, philosophically speaking. Unlike a lot of its competitors, Gemini CLI is completely open source. It's got an Apache 2.0 license, which means any developer can go look under the hood, see exactly how it ticks, and even contribute back to the project. That kind of transparency is so important for building trust in the community. All right, enough about the features. Let's see what this thing can actually do. We're going to walk through a real-world example right from installation all the way to generating a complete functional web page.
Getting up and running is ridiculously simple. I mean it. If you have Node.js, it's just one command in your terminal to install it. You log in once with your Google account, and that's it. From then on, you can just pop into any project folder, type Gemini, and you're ready to go. It's designed to be totally frictionless. Okay, so let's give it a real challenge. This was the exact prompt used in the demo. This isn't just make me a button. It's asking for a beautiful SaaS landing page. That's a complex task, right? It needs coding skills, but it also needs a sense of design.
Now here's what's really cool. Gemini CLI doesn't just work in a black box. It actually shows you its homework. You can see it reading your files, figuring out which ones it needs to edit, and it even shows you a diff, the exact lines of code it wants to change. This kind of transparency is fantastic. It helps you trust the tool and makes it way easier to debug if you need to.
And there's the result. A full, well-designed landing page spit out in just a few seconds. And I gotta say it again, this is using the free Gemini 1.5 Pro model. The speed here is something people are really talking about. Many users are saying it feels way faster than other big models like Claude Opus.
Okay, so let's zoom out for a minute. What does a tool like this actually mean for the developer community? What's the so what here?
When you boil it all down, it's this really powerful combo. It's fast, which just makes your workflow better. It's free, which opens up access to top-tier AI for everyone. And it's open source, which builds a foundation of trust and lets the community help shape its future. That combination, that's what makes this release such a big deal.
So this whole thing leaves us with a pretty fascinating question for the future, right? As these unbelievably powerful, free and open AI assistants just become normal, how is that going to fundamentally change the way we all write code, debug our work, and even think about building software? It really feels like we're standing on the edge of a major shift.